After months of silence, it seems DJI is finally ready to break the quiet phase and bring its next-generation drones and action cameras closer to launch. For a long time, there were no credible leaks, insider whispers, or signs that the DJI Avata 360 was even approaching production. Then, all of a sudden, reports started surfacing everywhere, hints of launch timing, packaging images, early tester clips, and activation tutorials. This isn't speculation anymore, it's pre-launch momentum. In this article, we're piecing together all the latest leaks, exploring what they reveal, and assessing how the DJI Avata 360 could change the FPV drone landscape. The most consistent insider reports point toward a March launch for the DJI Avata 360, with China likely receiving it first. This is important because DJI often rolls out region-first launches when production is finalized and units are ready to ship. In other words, this isn't a concept drone or a prototype, the hardware seems finalized. Supporting this, low-resolution activation clips have surfaced online, showing basic battery tutorials and initial setup instructions. Such clips usually indicate that review units are already in circulation. When activation guides exist, YouTubers and early reviewers likely already have the hardware in hand, which signals that the countdown to release has officially begun. Physical evidence has also started to appear. Italian outlet Quadricopter News reportedly shared images of what looks like official retail packaging for the DJI Avata 360. Side-by-side comparisons with the DJI Avata 2 reveal a slightly larger body, suggesting that weight savings to reach sub-250 grams were not a priority. Considering this drone is expected to combine traditional FPV flight with 360-degree video capture, a small size compromise makes sense. Early promotional leaks also indicate a redesigned battery and a multi-battery charging hub capable of holding 3 packs. The new batteries appear flatter and more compact than those in the Avata 2, reportedly offering higher energy density and better thermal management, a critical factor when processing high-resolution 360-degree video. Rumors suggest flight time will land between 23 and 25 minutes, keeping the DJI Avata 360 competitive within the FPV drone class. One of the most exciting leaks points toward 8K 360-degree video recording. If accurate, this would position the DJI Avata 360 as a hybrid system that merges action camera-style 360 capture with FPV drone agility. Rumors also suggest a switchable camera system, allowing creators to capture immersive 360 footage and then reframe or switch to a traditional forward-facing FPV view later. This fly-first, decide-later philosophy could be transformative for content creators, giving them total creative freedom while keeping post-production manageable. Leaks also indicate upgraded stabilization tuned specifically for reframed 360 footage, which could make a huge difference in producing cinematic, smooth results. The DJI Avata 360 is rumored to support O4 class video transmission, making it compatible with DJI Goggles 3 and modern FPV ecosystems. Some leaks even hint at real-time reframing previews in the live feed, allowing pilots to adjust perspectives before landing the drone. DJI is reportedly offering multiple bundle options with different controller configurations, and pricing is expected to start lower in China, with global markets seeing higher prices once international distribution begins. Taken together, the DJI Avata 360 appears less like a niche experiment and more like an integrated, fully intentional product within DJI's broader FPV lineup. All these details suggest that after months of silence, the DJI Avata 360 is finally real, imminent, and potentially transformative. Launch timing, activation guides, packaging leaks, and ecosystem confirmations all point toward an actual product rather than a concept. If even half of these rumors are accurate, DJI isn't just updating the Avata line, it's redefining immersive drone capture for FPV and 360-degree video creators. While the DJI Avata 360 dominates the FPV conversation, DJI's action camera lineup is quietly evolving too. The Osmo Action 7 appears to be following a similar philosophy of refinement over radical change. Based on the company's historical release patterns, DJI's action cameras usually debut between late summer and late fall, a period optimized for holiday sales. The Osmo Action 6 arrived in November 2025, showing DJI is willing to slightly shift launch windows to maximize impact. By this rhythm, the Osmo Action 7 is most likely to launch between September and November 2026, with October as a plausible sweet spot. The roughly 12-month cycle maintains continuity and ensures the camera is visible during peak sales periods. A frequent question from viewers is whether DJI will sell the Action 7 in the US, especially given the company's inclusion in the FCC's 2025 update covering drones and unmanned systems. On paper, action cameras aren't restricted by these regulations, but extra scrutiny could slow approvals and complicate the process. Nevertheless, there is no indication that DJI will be blocked from selling the Osmo Action 7. Any delays are likely procedural, not prohibitive. Specs for the Osmo Action 7 point to a camera focused on refinement rather than revolution. The rumored sensor is a 1.1-inch CMOS, with faster readout speeds and improved noise handling. This isn't about chasing larger megapixels but improving usability. Faster readout reduces rolling shutter, while better noise performance improves low-light shooting in HDR. Variable aperture is expected to return, likely ranging from f/2 to f/4, offering flexibility in bright conditions without relying entirely on electronic exposure tricks. Video improvements are expected to follow the same philosophy. Rumors indicate the Osmo Action 7 could record 8K at 60 frames per second and 4K slow-motion footage up to 240 frames per second. However, the real advantage may lie in subtle, practical upgrades, better heat management, smarter distortion correction, improved HDR handling, and more consistent dynamic range. Estimates suggest the camera could achieve nearly 15 stops of dynamic range, providing cleaner skies, more detailed shadows, and better performance in challenging lighting. Wide-angle footage should feel more natural thanks to improved processing, avoiding exaggerated distortion that has been common in past action cameras. Pricing for the Osmo Action 7 is expected to remain disciplined. Historical patterns suggest a base combo around $349 to $429, with accessory-heavy adventure bundles possibly pushing up to $479 to $549. This positions the camera as a polished evolution rather than a radical experiment. DJI seems committed to incremental, meaningful upgrades that enhance the user experience without dramatically inflating costs. When we step back, both the DJI Avata 360 and the Osmo Action 7 illustrate DJI's strategy: refined, professional-focused hardware combined with a thoughtful ecosystem approach. For the DJI Avata 360, this means merging FPV agility with immersive 360 capture, enhanced stabilization, improved thermal management, and potential 8K video. For the Osmo Action 7, it's about quieter refinements that improve image quality, heat control, and user experience, all while maintaining predictable pricing and release schedules. Both products reflect DJI's commitment to incremental but meaningful innovation, appealing to enthusiasts, prosumers, and professional creators alike. For creators, this means tough decisions: whether to invest now, wait for the DJI Avata 360's hybrid capabilities, or consider the polished refinements of the Osmo Action 7. By connecting the dots between leaks, release patterns, and technical insights, it's clear that 2026 is shaping up to be a pivotal year for DJI users. The combination of ecosystem integration, incremental hardware improvements, and strategic timing makes both the DJI Avata 360 and Osmo Action 7 worth watching closely. The drone and action camera worlds are evolving, and DJI may once again define the pace of innovation in both markets.